Hey YouTube, it's Mr. North 14, and today I am going to do a final review, or I shouldn't say a final review, but this is just basically, I've had it for 2 weeks. I've cooked several things in it, even had long cooks, really short cooks, and I want to tell you how everything went, what I liked about it the most, what I liked about it the least, and what we're going to start out with is the dislikes first. As you can look at it, it's very, 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 very small. Okay? That's one of the gripes I had with it. Another gripe I have is that it holds 2 packs of pellets, and those 2 cups of pellets will only last you about 4 hours. Okay? But the machine will let you know if you need more or anything like that. Um, Also, you have this here for the water. And what that does is the pellets fall in here and that water extinguishes the pellets. Okay? And that's all that's for. It doesn't do anything as far as, adding water to the food or to the cook or anything like that. But it's just the point that you do have to add water. I mean, it's very important that you have to. But the sad part is that the water is not being used in the actual cook to moisten or give the food any more flavor or anything like that. You know, if you wanted to throw some apple juice or something in there, it doesn't matter. This won't do anything as far as the cooking. Okay? As you can see, the door handle is really sturdy, and it's good that they changed that handle during the build process and made it a lot more sturdier. As you can see though, but the issue is the door only opens this far. I don't know if other people's doors are opening farther, but it's a real nuisance because sometimes they want to just close or something like that, and you got something real big and you're trying to put it in there, you might have a little issue putting it in there. What I do like though is this glass. This glass I basically just cleaned with a little dish soap and water, and as you can see, you can literally see inside of it still. And I've had several cooks, and I've just washed it off with just a soap towel with a little water, and as you can see right through there. So that's a good thing, and that's awesome about this product. Okay, around here is the seals here, and we'll see how long they last and everything, but it's like a seal to keep that smoke inside the unit. You'll never see any smoke come out the unit unless when you're cooking you want to rotate the racks or something like that and you don't hit the clear smoke button. You'll get smoke that come out and you will smell the smoke, and that's a disappointment in there because they want you to rotate the rack so that your food cooks evenly, but at the same time doing that, you're not going to wait the clear smoke and wait 10 whole minutes before you can do that. So you, I try not to open this door because I don't want that smoke in my house. Okay, but some people will have to. I found out that, thank God, with this unit, I really haven't been able to have to rotate the food that much, but it evenly, cooks the best it can. It all depends on the time of the cook. But as you can see, it has 3 racks in here, and they're easy to clean as well. These racks are really easy to clean. As you can see, they almost look like they're brand new. And now let me tell you, I've cooked salmon, pork chops, wings, pork butt, pork chops, everything you can imagine I've put in here. Now this is the drip pan. As you can see, I got it covered with aluminum foil. As you can see, I got the drip pan covered with aluminum foil so that a lot of grease don't build up and make this thing look yucky and everything like that. Okay, these are the side rails and everything. This is going to be in your box. A lot of people have been having problems finding all this stuff because they haven't looked through the box fully. Make sure you go through the box. Everything is in there. Okay, from the shelves to everything. You just gotta, go to the box. Okay, Another issue that I'm having is this little plate that sits over the heating element here. Now that rises as well so that you can clean underneath. Okay? But the issue is that I've had my first long cook. This used to sit even. Now this side is down even, and this side has come up. So I'm going to assume that over time, this right here is probably going to go at a lean because I don't know the quality of this material that's covering the heat sink up. Okay? And when I checked my temperature probe, I saw that this thing was getting, when I took the ambient temperature on my thermometer, it showed me that this thing was getting as high as 383 degrees Fahrenheit. So I was really shocked at that, and I think I was cooking wings or something that cook at 300, and I was really shocked because I only thought this thing got up to 300, but I believe it gets hotter. But I don't know if that was just, it was during these first cooks that I was doing. It's never been more than what I've actually set it for after that time. It was a 300-degree cook, and let me tell you, it got up to 383 degrees, so I was a little shocked at that. But the food it cooks is amazing. Like I said, it's great, it's tasty, it's juicy. It's just like you would cook in a smoker, okay? Not on a pellet grill, but like a smoker. A pellet smoker or wood chip smoker or anything electric or something like that. It cooks just like a smoker, okay? The food is juicy, the food is moist. There's nothing that I made in here that had been bad or that I was like, maybe I need to change the seasoning or something. No. Everything this thing has cooked has been outstanding. Now, another issue I have, you can't see it, but it's where the actual thermometer probe goes into. Now, what happened is, it's a door for this side where this plug goes into. The door opens sideways. I don't know if you guys can see that. Like that. And there's no way to prop it open or prep it open. You know, maybe if they had like something that could prep it open, it would be easier, because when you're putting food in there and you want to plug this in, that little door stops you from sliding this part into the machine. Stops it. And so you gotta hold that little door open at the same time you press it and uncomfortable, and you got a whole bunch of food you're trying to get in there. It's really awkward, it's really time consuming, because you got your door open, you just reached temp from the preheat, and now you're letting all that good heat and everything move out of here. And it's not because you're having a problem getting the food in this mug, you're having a problem plugging up the thermometer. So I'm hoping they'll add that on, or to the next generation here, where they give you a better plug that literally holds that open so that you're not burning yourself or causing any problems. This is back here, that's where the smoke is sucked up into. So make sure you don't get any water or anything into that. You know, clean around the sides of it. You got a light up here. You can clean the dust and everything off of there. But the light cover is not as good quality as this glass cover is. I've been trying hard to clean that top off to get the smoke and everything off, where this is it just wiped away. You know, you just scrub it in a little bit. But up there at the light, which you can't see, it's still a little dark with the smoke. But other than that, everything is good. I like these little rails here, but like I said, as you can see, this is the size of it. You know, I was able to fit a whole pork butt though, 8-pound pork butt in here, so that was amazing to me. The only thing I'm sad about is being able to cook ribs, because you're gonna have to cut the ribs up, and I don't like cutting my ribs up when I cook, so I probably won't be cooking my ribs in here. I'll probably be outside cooking ribs, because I like my ribs to stay whole, and I like to wrap them and everything like that. So As you can see, that's my only real issues with it. And like I told you, it cooks amazing. I'm also having problems with this unit's Wi-Fi. For some apparent reason, it's not picking up the signal of my Wi-Fi strongly. So it shuts off and shuts on. Where is I have a repeater that is like 10 steps from here on the other side of the wall. And I'm hooked up to that internet, but it's still at its lowest setting in the app, saying that it's not getting a good signal. So again, it shuts on and it shuts off. So they're going to take this model back and send me a new one, and they're going to check out the Wi-Fi on here and find out what's going on, why it's getting a low signal when everything else in my house, including my phone and everything else, when I'm standing over here, gets an excellent signal. But like I said, that's been my only issue with it, is really the Wi-Fi. And you know, when you're away from the unit, you want to be able to look at your phone, because with this thing, because that is a real convenience. Now, when I bought this as a backer, you know, the Wi-Fi wasn't even offered, so it wasn't an app. So it's not that I wanted it or something like that, but when they did announce it, I got excited, and so I'm like, yeah, I do want that feature, since I'm paying for that feature for this unit. So, you know, I'm like, okay, good. Hopefully that'll, when they send me another one, I won't have the same issues, and it'll fix it. But other than that, it's not a broken unit, it's just the Wi-Fi, but it is amazing. It cooks pork. I cooked a pork butt, and I didn't think that the outsides would be hard or crunchy, and it was. I was shocked, because when I cook chicken in here, it's like cooking chicken on a smoker, where the chicken skin is not that crispy. You know, it's like kind of fatty, but the chicken was moist, the taste was delicious. But it's just that I wish they would get a preset in here to make that chicken skin crispy. And I know they can do it, because like I said, I was shocked at my pork butt when I got that out, that my skin was actually crispy. You know, so I know they can do it if they can get a preset in there, because a lot of us want that chicken crispy as we can. But on a regular smoker, you had to cook that chicken to 350, 375, you know, to get that crispy skin in a pellet grill smoker. Okay? This cooks like a pellet smoker. It doesn't cook like a pellet grill smoker. This is not a grill. If you get a smoker with a smoking box and stuff like that, that's how this thing cooks. Just like that, and the food is delicious. Okay? I've made, like I said, several things. As you can see, this is the screen here. It's really nice. As you can see, these are the presets in here. And then the custom is where you can put things in. So if you hit it, like I had the pork butt, 225 and everything. And then for, you know, smoke level 5, you can change that. I always use smoke level 5, because to me, the smoke only touches the skin. It doesn't penetrate the meat like a smoker would, or something that's using them pellets for heat as well. This is not using the pellets for heat, it's just using it for the smoke flavor, so that that smoke doesn't penetrate the meat like it would do in a pellet grill or a pellet smoker, because you're not using that for heat. You're using it basically for flavor. So that, all my things I've eaten, I've put at level 5. That's what me and my wife like. And you can taste the smoke on top of the meat. It's good. I mean, I honestly, you can't tell the difference unless you have one of those camp chef smokers where not only it's got the pellets you can use, but you can put the wood chips, you know, in it and get that extra smoke. You know, it's not that level of strong, but it is strong enough where if this thing cooked my ribs right, I probably would never go back outside. You know, but this is not a party machine. This is not something you can cook like a whole bunch of stuff for friends and family. You'd have to go back out to the grill for that, because the grill got a lot more space than this unit has. Okay? So, like I said, it's a great unit. It cooks fantastic. And that's all that matters to me. The smoke level is on point with me. I have no problem with the smoke level because I can taste the smoke. But it's not penetrating into the meat. You won't have a smoke ring and stuff like that, but you will taste the smoke. So I have to say, this is probably one of the best gadgets to come out this year. Okay, I would have to say that this is a game changer for all you people who don't want to go outside but want to have that flavor and everything of smoking in your home. This is what you get. Yes, you're going to have a smell of barbecue in your home. It only lasts a day, but there will be no smoke. Your furniture, this thing, you won't see any blackness on any of your furniture or into your couch or anything like that, because the smoke doesn't escape. But if you do smell smoke escaping or anything like that, then you need to call customer service for GE and make sure you get this thing fixed and make sure that it's working right. So, because you shouldn't smell smoke. All you should smell is you got, like if you was cooking anything for dinner, you know, on your stove, and the whole house will smell like whatever you cooking. This will do that same thing, and then the next morning, your house will be back to its normal smell, and everything will be fine. But like I said, it's going to be a lot of times when you have to open this and move the racks and stuff. You want to keep that to a minimum, because I don't really do that. I just let it cook because I don't want that smoke smell in my home. But like I said, overall, it plugs up, it hooks up, I leave it on. I can use the app to find things, you know, I mean to look at how the smoker's doing, when it's working, when the app is working correctly. But other than that, this is a great unit. It's one of the best units on the market, people. One of the best on the market. So if you can afford this thing, get it now while it's cheap, because once you get into the stores, I think they're going to go crazy on that price. Because this thing is actually worth it. Okay? Now that's my sum up. 2 weeks, I've had it. It cooks great. There is no smoke smell in my home, but you do have like a barbecue smell. It lasts about a day. The next day you won't even smell it. It cooks fine. It cooks great. And I mean, I really have no complaints, except for I had an issue with my Wi-Fi. I called customer service, and now they're taking care of it. So I haven't had any issues whatsoever. You know, and if I did have an issue, GE fixed it. So I want to congratulate First Build. You guys have built a great product, and I wish you guys success on this. I'll be doing some more videos about some more of my cooks, but I hope you enjoyed that little rundown I wanted to give you to let you know that this is an excellent product. This is Mr. North 14. Peace out.
Wake up early. This is a